shouldn't have to say this. If you don't know about this, then you really shouldn't be doing this to this. Make sure you chalk the wheel, because you're jacking up to the back. And don't hit the emergency brake, because if you do, you're going to hate life. Because you're not going to get the damn hubs off at all. Make sure you chalk the wheel. This should be a given. But somebody bitched at me about something safety I didn't put in there. So I'm putting it in there. If you don't do it, send me the video as you're doing it. F350 drum brakes again. It's F350 again. Here's what we're doing. You get the wheels off. It's a 7/8. You better have a good 7/8 with an extension or a good impact, because it's going to break the damn socket. And what you do, I got it partially off. It's separate from the hub, so get a rubber mallet. But I like to use these, and you'll probably break it if you're not careful. Tap around it like so, and then it slides right off. Take both hands, put one on this side and one on that side, and jiggle it just like I did, and it comes off. Be prepared though, heavy motherfucker. Alright. Flip it over, check it for wear. Should be alright. Check it here. Next thing we're doing is taking the damn springs off. I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to show you how to do that. So I'm going to have both hands for this. What to do. Back up here. Try to get this off. That right there. And pretty much you can take it off with this. This spring's got to come out. Then that spring's got to come out. But that spring's attached to this, which is attached to this adjuster. I know what that is. And that cable comes up here. So right there, it goes around that to that. That's got to come off. You leave it attached to that, it's just got to come off the brake pad, the drum pad. Then you want to take that spring off, and then your brake, the drum brake should come right off. Get those springs off right there. You're going to need something like these linesman cutters. These are Klein's linesman cutters. You'll need something like these, a pair of pliers, something heavy duty. Then you're going to need something like this, which is a smaller version of the linesman cutters. And you're going to have to put the smaller one here and the bigger one on top of this, and pull that down this way. Let's see if I can do this. Like so. Like this, and the top one where my index finger is going to have to push down, and you're going to have to pull the other one out.
See how I can do this.
like that. Hope you've seen it. And then it loosens it up. But do your best not to break the spring, because you're going to hate life if you do. You got to do both of them like that. That one there is going to be a little pain in the ass, because then it loosens everything up to get to these. Like I just showed you, you can do either side first, but once you do it, slowly pull it this way, and then you can work everything else loose. But be mindful not to mess with the adjustment of this, because you might have to readjust them later. So I mean, once you get that, it's pretty easy. If you've ever done regular drum brakes before on a car, same principle, it's just bigger and heavier. And like I showed you, just with that little tool or a needle nose pair of pliers if you ain't got the little tool, and start pulling the pins off, the springs. Make sure you remember what you pulled off, the way you pulled it off. You got to put them back the same way. If you can't remember, take pictures or keep watching this damn video. Either one, whichever one works for you. Once you got it, it's where you can wiggle it like this. That bottom spring right there, because that one there is tough. It opens like this, and like I showed you with that tool, or a pair of needle nose pliers, whatever. You come behind the drum shoe, and this little hole right here, that's where the spring is. See the spring right there? It hooks right into that. And all you do is pry that out, and all of it will come apart pretty easy. Now, once you got that spring out, take the drum shoe and you pry it back like that and pull it off of that, and then it'll make this little yellow spring right there really easy to get to on that side, and you just pull that one right out. I'm telling you, man, it's harder to make the damn video than it is to do it. It's how easy it is. I mean, it's not hard at all. I was doing this at 15, 16 years old doing this in high school. So I mean, it's really not that hard. You just gotta have a little bit of strength to it. And if, like I said, if you've ever done regular drum brakes, nothing to it. I jump right on it, bam. All right, now, since that's free and that's free, I might be able to do the rest of this one-handed and show you. Or probably not, I don't know how strong the springs are. Where's my linesman cutters? Yeah, nope. Not that spring there. I'm gonna have to stop it and do like what I did the other one. You're gonna have to have both of them to get that one. It's hard unless you're strong enough. I just don't have the strength no more to pull it. But be mindful when you pull that one right there. Then I got a cramp. Getting cramps doing this. This will come down. It'll come loose. So just be mindful about that. And if that little adjuster drops, as long as it's not too high, don't be worried about it too much. Just don't tinker with it, because if you make it out of adjustment, you're gonna have problems. All right. Since I didn't have play going, I gotta do this again. All right. That clip I was telling you about, you have to have the cones in there. You can do that, or you can take your pliers or linesman cutters and squeeze it like that, how it just popped up. It'll move the shoe a little bit with it. And you get it right there. Then you just take them and pull that way and do it. I ain't strong enough to do it one-handed, so, but you shouldn't have a problem doing it. Last but not least, this last pad on there comes right off. Pull it like so. Take it, you jiggle it a little bit, and that spring down. Come on, work with me, work with me. That spring right there, you just pop that spring off, and it comes right off. You're done. getting them off. Putting them back on, it's a little more difficult because you got to remember where that goes. So you just kind of reach up here and pull that off. That little cable that I was telling you about. Let it rest right there. And there you go. Now, this here has got to go on your new one. And it's spring loaded too. So, we're going to take this whole little contraption over to the workbench. Because what you take off, it's got to go back on the same way. All right. Dropping everything. These are my new pads. Whatever you want to call them. Can't really mix them up because one has the pin and the other one does not. So for right now, on your workbench, whatever you're using, I'm using somebody else's, so I'm doing what I'm doing. Make sure you get the right side too, because they are side specific. Specific. Damn it, a big rich one. Okay. See, it matches. If you look at the other one, it's different. So you can't screw it up. Kind of like computers. Pretty easy. Okay, this is going to take two hands, so I'm going to walk you through it first. This pin here, which is that pin, we're going to take this and maneuver it around, and you're going to push this that way to remove it off the pin. The reason being is there's a spring there. This is what holds the adjuster that I showed you earlier. And it's pretty simple. You have a spring there, and it's coiled there, and it comes back over here. So we're going to push it that way and loosen it up off of here and replace it the same way you took it off here. We're going to put it back on the exact same way. Index finger, or whatever you want to do, push that clip, the spring, push it that way, rotate it this way, and pull it off, set it to the side. This is where the fun begins. That's what I was talking about. Take your needle nose pair of pliers, take it, and you're going to want to pull the spring up. Work with me. See? Nothing to it. Oh. Nothing to it. Pull right up. Now all you do is take and set it back on the new piece the way you got it off. Nice and firmly and majestically. Make sure it's fitting. Take your piece that you just had, slide it back on like so. Then you pull the pin, the spring or whatever you want to call it, back up, put it back over, and bam. You're all done. That part. And I put the spring back. I left the spring on this one because they're size specific on that as well. So I put the other one on my work trolley, and I left this one attached to the brake shoe. Look at that, they look fine. Except for that one's got a split in it. And maybe they're a little off. Okay, whatever. Some say replace all the hardware, springs and all that. You can, you can't, whatever. I'm just replacing the shoes. So, now I'm going back to put them on. Alright. Put the last thing that you took off, put it back on. That wheel cylinder right there, it's got to fit on that. And there's grooves on the wheel cylinder, so it mates right up perfectly. Like so. Then you take the cable that you took off of it. Yeah, I'm holding it on my mouth. And go like so, and then you take that string right there, and it goes right there in that little hole on that, and that'll hold that shoe there. Just do it, but once you get that wrapped around like I showed you, you take this here and you lift that and you can slide that right on, just like you took it off. Then you take this spring right here, make sure you push this back in. That's what holds it. You go over top of it like it was, and then you mate that to that, and then your shoe's on for that side. It goes in the bottom hole of the shoe on the right, and it goes to the top hole on the left. But you gotta put this back in here first. You have to put it back in that one first. Go behind this, and then you gotta pull it there with your cutters or pliers, whatever you got, and pop it in the hole. Now, if you want the tool to do that, I can sell the tool to you at an introductory price of $25. This is the tool. I'm not going to show the other end of it because it's patent pending, and no one has it yet. It's been around for 30 years. So, if not, you have to fight with it until you get on, unless you find the tool they have for it. Now, this adjuster, if you look up underneath here, it has grooves. You'll find it on the damn sheet. I should have showed you what I did. That little piece right there, this here, fits in that adjuster. This is the right shoe. Goes into that adjuster right there. And then up underneath the left shoe, there's an adjuster there too. It goes right on. I got one more spring to put on. I gotta find where I left it. Oh, there it is. That's the last spring to put on. Alright. This last little spring, it goes there and there. Just latch one side on, whichever the harder side is to get to. That one. And just pull it to that big hole right there, and then you're done. Alright, get that spring on. You have to load it there. going to need a really long screwdriver or something really long. You're going to have to put it up under here. You have to put your finger, your thumb or whatever, just under that. And you have to pull it just like that. You have to pry it like that and catch it. Because if not, you're not getting that damn thing on. I guarantee it. Double check your work. Make sure everything's good. Put the hub back on the way it goes. Put the wheel back on. File the pegs the way you took it off. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Once you get the drum on, that adjuster I was telling you about, it's right there. Take this or a flathead screwdriver. Pop the bushing out first. And you go down with it. So you hear a clicking sound each time it's locking. Do so many. If you got play in the drum, keep on clicking. See the little adjuster right there? And you know you got it because when you start moving the drum, you're moving the brakes too. Then you're all done.